So, welcome to today's Greater Life CoffeeCast, and with today being the pillar of home, I share some lessons. Did you know that you can take a radiator off its brackets and paint behind it? It's a revelation. I've spent the best part of 3 weeks jamming my hand down the back of a radiator to try and paint it, and all fairly ineffectively. So, here is the question I pose today. How are you tending to your space? And there's 3 layers to this, of course. How are you tending to your personal physical space, i.e. your body? And of course, this veers into the realm of health, but it really matters because how you're showing up for your body is going to impact how you show up in your home, how you show up in your relationships, how you show up for your business. Okay? So how are you tending to your physical space, your body? Then how are you tending to the place where you live? And another thing I learned in the process of transforming my dining room is that when you enter a room, you don't want things right up in your face. And so the shift in just changing one cupboard to the left-hand side of the room and putting the table a bit further into the room has transformed the flow of energy and light and the experience of stepping into the room. And so these are subtle shifts, right? The changing of a cupboard from one wall to the next. And yet the experience, I walked down there this morning having done it, and it was like walking into a different sense of possibility, both in terms of what I might be able to think of and imagine as I sit and work at the table in that room, and in terms of what might be possible within that house overall, right? And so the challenge here, though, is in terms of both the lines of flow within a room and the brackets on a radiator, I didn't know. And it's very hard to change things that we don't know. But the starting point is accepting help. So, if there is things within your body, within your home, and indeed within your relationships, because one of the ways that I've tended to the space I cultivate within my relationship is to actually share some really vulnerable stuff that was like a big, big edge. And yet in the sharing of that, a greater sense of safety and connection is created in the space of the relationship, right? And being willing to either ask for help or share where there is an edge, those things transform what is capable, or what is possible, for a space, be that your physical space, be that your relationship space, be that your body. And I guess I can only speak from my experience, but I wonder how it is for you in terms of being willing to ask for or seek the right help. Because had I actually gone out of my way to have a conversation with a painter, decorator, builder, they'd have been like, oh yeah, you just take the brackets off the wall. The radiators off the wall, they're on a bracket. Instantly, game changer, right? And yet I just cracked on and tried to wodge my hand down the back of a radiator covered in paint. And so there are these moments where the right piece of information from the right person at the right time is genuinely a game changer. And of course, this doesn't just apply to the pillar of home. Of course, being able to ask the right marketing question or the right finance question to someone who really knows their stuff could literally transform the entire lifetime of your business and its prosperity. Indeed, asking the right health question to the right person at the right time could be the difference between life and death. So, the question I pose then, alongside how could you better tend to and care for your space on all levels today, is where might that tending and caring for your space be being limited or inhibited by not asking for or seeking out the right help? And for whatever conditioning may have occurred, it can be a vulnerable thing to ask for help, to seek out help. But as we've shared in these examples here, it can be an absolute game changer. So my invitation, lean into that edge, seek the help, get the result. Have a great day.